Welcome to some Sunday Night StarCraft. With me tonight is, as always, when I'm doing StarCraft, my co-host Lignar. Lignar, what's going on, buddy?
Same old. Getting ready for the holidays. How about yourself?
Yeah, about the same. Well, what do you think about this epic match we have tonight? I think it's time, us boys. We're gonna get a little bit of revenge tonight. What do you think?
I think so. I did not get a chance to watch the VOD from when they casted our match.
Epic.
Just been pretty busy lately, so I still think we can I think we can have as much fun as they had. Let me put it that
way. I think we should, and we will. And so tonight we have, from my podcast, A Bit of Geek and Nerdery, we will have Tristan at Notazol taking on
Zia, who you probably know from the Sundering and World of Podcasts, one of the organizers and co-founders of World of Podcasts. So until today, they had never actually played StarCraft. They played a little bit of tutorial, I think some of the campaign a little bit maybe, but it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see what their strategy is, and it looks like
strategy.
It looks like we are trying to get loaded into our first game here, so we are waiting on one of our players to accept.
Sorry. Whoa.
Can Tristan hear us?
Yeah,
yes.
Tristan can hear us.
Okay, so she's going to have an advantage here.
I'm gonna unhear you and just.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well,
right now, actually. So, okay, bye.
Bye. Enjoy.
Bye. Shoot, how do I do that again? Okay.
And this is why people tune into our shows like right here.
Right?
All right, it looks like everybody... Is she playing Terran?
I thought she agreed earlier to play as... since they played the campaign, or they played the tutorial.
Well, she's playing as Terran, apparently. So.
It's that way. I thought they agreed that since they had to play the tutorial as Terran, that they would one play Zerg, one play Toss, so that way...
All right, looks like we're going to be on King Sinjin Station, and I don't know what to call this map. They called ours the Boob Marsh and the Sock Swamp.
Why are you playing Terran?
I didn't mean to. I forgot. I forgot to change my race.
Yeah, I don't know what we could.
I didn't know I had to do it there.
Tristan, we can hear you.
No one covered this in the tutorial.
Yeah, Tristan, we can hear you.
Wizard.
I don't think she can hear us.
I don't either. So what are we going to call the map here, Lignar?
This looks like boobs. Close enough.
Kinda. Can Tristan hear us? No, she just muted us. Okay.
Nice.
You do intros. I'll type out in chat so she knows.
I got it. Okay, look. Okay, it looks like spawning in the top left corner, the new pride of the Zerg. We have Zia. And spawning in the bottom right corner, the hope of Terran kind, God help us, it would be Tristan Notazol. So, here we go, Lug. Looks like, what do you think this strategy is going to be here?
I really have no idea of what's going to happen. I think Tristan maybe got herself muted. We'll find out. Because I realized the chat message I just sent only went to observers. I forgot I had to hit shift enter. So we'll see. If we hear her screaming or something, we'll...
So, and right away, Zia has already morphed 2 overlords.
I think we maybe, when we were talking in the pre-show and we said something about build more overlords, I think maybe she took that to heart. Wow, she's got gas coming early too.
Yeah, Tristan's got gas coming. Got her first supply depot down. Well, she's got 2 supply depots down. Clearly, these ladies don't have a clue.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit. Z's got a spawning pool coming already. I mean,
and gas.
Gas. She didn't. Gas, but she's.
So I think, you know what I'm going to look for from Zia? I think I'm going to look for an Ultralisk push.
I kind of wouldn't be surprised. She has a drone hanging out underneath her overlord's there, just doing nothing.
I see that. And back over to Tristan. See, she's got one of her SCVs just hanging near this completed supply depot. And they're about even in minerals, but it looks like while Zia has taken a gas, she has no drones over there collecting her gas.
Yeah, and that's a slight, I don't know, advantage, I guess, for Terran, is that the Terran SCV that builds the refinery automatically starts mining the gas.
And she has one SCV mining gas, and apparently I'm not sure she's actually creating anything. Oh, she does have an SCV running through her command center.
Yes, she is. Okay, yeah, she's building.
And
why she has SCVs inside her command centers if she's going to carry them somewhere when she lifts?
I have no idea. She doesn't know what to click on. And Zia has now taken her second gas with no drones mining.
And Tristan just threw down an engineering bay. I thought you had to have a barracks before you could do that. Apparently you don't have to have a barracks, but I'm kind of curious what the eBay is going to be doing.
This is a new kind of StarCraft. And she's just wasting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SCVs right now.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, do we have... Well, we have all kinds of... I mean, Zia right now could just be morphing these larvae into some Zerglings and...
I think she just tried to mine with her Zerglings, I think.
Just tried to mine with her Zerglings.
That's what it looks like.
I'm going to need a second beer soon, Lig. How about you?
Yes, I think I will too. See, okay, here's the thing is, supply... Tristan is way ahead in supply, but if you look at the army supply, Zia has a clear advantage here.
Tristan has just taken her second gas. Tristan, honey, you gotta get those FCVs out of the command center, and you gotta get that...
The one that's not doing anything up by the supply depot, that's a pretty common Bronze League goof, whatever, but... Zia is mining gas now with one of her drones, but she is not building any more drones.
She's currently building a missile turret down at the foot of the ramp in her natural. So maybe she's afraid of a Mutalisk push. I'm not sure. So,
she could be getting ready to hold off some DTs.
And
you never know.
Zia now has finally started mining her first gas.
Yes. But still hasn't built any more drones. So
nor does she have a queen. She's not dropped a queen. She has no creep tumors.
Oh, she now has 2 mining gas.
Zia's on 2 mining gas now? I was overlooking at Tristan here. Okay.
Yeah, and she's got 3... I'm confused. Oh, she's got... She only has 2 mining minerals. She has 1 sitting next to the minerals.
She does. I wonder if she knows that she can morph those lava into more drones.
I'm not sure. She has a queen coming now. So...
I like the way the overlords are just hanging out here. You know, she might want to send one of those on a scouting mission. Not that she would know what she was looking at.
Right?
Queen push.
Excuse me.
Everyone.
And we have Zergling speed coming, so those 6 Zerglings are going to be really quick.
Oh, and we now have a second missile turret down in the natural for Tristan.
And a radar tower, sensor tower.
Oh, that's a radar tower. I'm sorry. We only have the 1 missile turret and a radar tower. So...
But Tristan is... I think Tristan's got the economic advantage here. She is mining with 9 SCVs, 2 on gas.
She barracks and has her first Marine out.
Right. And more on the way. She's got... actually, she's got a Reaper. I'm kind of curious if she does anything with the Reaper. She's got a Reaper coming out here in a second, and then 4 more Marines behind that in queue. Really curious if the Reaper is going to do anything, or if she's just thought, hey, this looks like a cool unit.
Meanwhile, back over here with Zia, we are down to 1 drone mining. 1 drone mining minerals, and we have 3 mining gas.
And Zergling speed is complete, so...
Zergling speed has finished. So we're gonna have some really
She's morphing a drone. She's two.
2 drones. Okay.
I'm curious if she has, and she doesn't have the rally point on minerals. There's no rally point on that hatch.
I'm words have failed me, Lignar. Words.
Yeah, I'm with you. I know it sounds harsh, but it's just still it's kind of entertaining to. We were all there once, right?
Oh, Tristan is working on +1. She has +2 weapons getting ready to finish. +2 armor.
She needs an armory for that first.
Oh, just +1 and +1 weapons and armor are ready.
Yeah, she's got +1/+1. She needs to build an armory before she can do +2. She still needs to get those 5 SCVs out of the command center.
Now, are you surprised she hasn't morphed that command center into something else yet?
No, that's something that, and I don't mean that in a mean way at all. That's just something that a lot of players don't realize they can do.
Now, if I had to guess, if Tristan could figure out that she could morph that command center, I bet she would go with Planetary Fortress beyond Orbital Command, just because Planetary Fortress sounds cooler.
I think you're probably right. I do think you're right. And honestly, okay, so let's think about it in terms of.
You can come over. I'm muted and I can't hear anything that they're saying.
But we can hear you.
We can hear you.
I'm playing as Zergs.
Lots of Zerglings
and Tristan or Zia getting advice from sounds like probably her husband there.
That's my guess, yeah. And my chat is apparently not.
And she has since moved her overlords up some. And look at those Zerglings right there. They're just hanging out. So, meanwhile, back over here at the Hall of Justice with Tristan, she has pretty much figured out, well, she has a ton of workers now, and she is mining from both gases now at full capacity, and she is mining quite a bit from her minerals. She has a huge economic lead here.
And Zia has now 4 drones mining gas. She switched off. Okay, now she's got 3 and 3 on each of her extractors. She's got 6 drones mining minerals, and 1 drone just kind of hanging out.
I need a lot of minerals.
All right. Well, I wonder if we're going to perhaps maybe see a Roach Warren soon.
Ooh. Well, since she's getting advice, it's I guess possible.
I know what I need to do.
Well,
I can only chat to our host and to you. I can't chat to either one of them to let her know that we can hear her. So I can't even do a say all for chat.
So if I was Tristan right now, I think I might be dropping a second barracks and perhaps maybe a factory.
Yeah, I would have had a factory and a starport long before I had an engineering bay. I would have had a tech lab on that barracks before I started my second barracks, actually.
Well, right now, Tristan must build more supply depots because she is currently supply blocked.
Yes, she is. Zia is far from supply blocked. She has enough overlords to have her at total capacity of 50, and she's only using 25 of it. She's got again. Tristan has. What am I missing? Does the engineering bay? Well, see, okay. So the command center has 5 SCVs in it, but it looks like it has a capacity of 10. Does the engineering bay double that capacity?
Maybe.
I've never put my
supposed to be the StarCraft experts, Lig.
I've never put SCVs inside my command center, so I'm not sure.
I have not either. But Tristan is just not going to be able to build any more units here until she is able to realize that she needs to build more supply depots.
I thought Zia was about to push out. She's got 13. No, 12, sorry. 12 Zerglings on her ramp to her natural. And I don't know why she's sending her overlords with, but she has a lair on the way.
Oh, well, that's nice. But why not send your overlords, Lignar?
Well, honestly, outside of the obvious reason, but obviously, I would say if you have enough overlords, why not? Because it would be not unlike sending a factory. Like if you built a factory just because you needed the buildings that come after it, like the starport or whatever, you can lift your factory. Some people do that just to make it get in the way of the other person's camera, so they have a hard time targeting. The AI and the order that it targets stuff will sometimes target the factory over the army unit. So it's a nice little, I guess, cheese maneuver. I don't really call it cheese because it's legit, but I guess you could do that with overlords too. It would block the army. We've got another eBay coming down.
Another eBay. Well, perhaps she feels that engineering is the key to winning this game.
Apparently. So we need to get that armory down so she can get the +2/+2 going at the same time here from the eBay. But
she needs to build more supply depots. Nothing's going to happen for her.
This is also true. But it looks like she started to build a Ghost Academy, but it looks like she canceled that.
And Zia has now dropped a Baneling nest.
I think Zia might end up winning this, and she's going with some static defense. She's got a Spore Crawler going here. I'm sorry, Spine Crawler.
Spine Crawler coming, yeah.
Queen is her queen is hanging out next to her base, but I'm not seeing any injects happening.
Oh,
no. I'm sorry.
I thought she dropped another Baneling nest. It was the original one. I may have been drinking before we started this as well, Lignar.
Fair enough. Hey, the Baneling nest is complete. Are we going to morph any though? I'm curious.
And now we have a factory coming. We have a factory coming now.
And we have, that's interesting. There's a sensor tower out, just kind of hanging out. Ironically, very near a Zelnaga tower. So
I did not see that till just now.
I'm kind of curious if Zia knows that she can't just build Banelings, that she has to morph them from Zerglings.
I don't know.
And I'm also curious why her Spine Crawler appears to be ready to move out with her army. Because I don't play enough Zerg. You play primarily Zerg, right?
No, I'm a Protoss player. Yeah, I barely played any Zerg.
Can the Spine Crawlers and Spore Crawlers, can they root off of creep, or does it have to be on creep?
I've never seen one root off of creep, Lig, in all the years I've watched StarCraft.
I haven't either. At least not that I recall.
And Tristan's still just blatantly refusing to build supply depots.
We have 5 Banelings coming, and we have Baneling speed on the way, too.
Banelings. Oh, and there are the Banelings.
And she is doing injects. I think she's getting some help. Oh, and Tristan has got her expansion going in her natural, but it's positioned very oddly. Very oddly.
Let me head over here. Wow, that's a strange place for an expansion.
I think the supply depot she built blocked her from putting it in the proper position.
She managed to... so she did manage to build another supply depot. And here we go. We have a new expansion. All right. So, meanwhile, back over here at the Hall of Creep...
she has Zia does have a Spore Crawler down there on the edge of the creep.
I see that. Yeah, she just built that.
She's ready for any kind of air push that or stealth units. Ironically, if Tristan would have built that Ghost Academy with stealth, the Spore Crawler would have helped Zia detect it. So,
can you attack with overlords?
I don't know if it's her or Skype that's jacked, because
I was just getting ready to say, I wonder if she realizes that she cannot attack with these overlords. So Tristan's factory is done, yet she has not built a thing from it.
I have a feeling she's built that so she could build a starport, I'm guessing.
I don't know, but we have several SCVs just hanging out down here by the expansion.
Yeah, because that expansion doesn't have a rally point, so the SCVs are just popping out and just chilling.
Oh, and there goes her Reaper. Is she scouting? What the hell's this supply depot doing over here?
Oh, don't worry about the supply depot. There's a missile turret right next to the Zelnaga tower. In the lowdown. So I'm not sure which supply depot are you.
There's a supply depot over here by this.
Shit! I just backed out of the game.
By this radar, that she's now run several of her Marines over to.
Right, and the Reaper.
She's got a Reaper, several Marines, and an SCV hanging out. And where the heck is she? Okay, now she's at her sensor tower.
I think the first person to move out may actually lose.
I do. Oh, and my prediction is coming. Here we go, look. Zia has now dropped the Hydralisk Den.
Oh my god. Well, I thought you said Ultras.
Oh, I did say Ultralisk. You are correct. Hydralisk will work too.
Yeah, and she has her Overlord spreading creep already there, and
Tristan's got a little army moving here. She's coming in across the top of the map.
This Reaper, Reapers require a decent amount of micros, so this Reaper is, I'm just going to say fucked. Because I have a feeling the Zerglings will probably get us around on that Reaper, and it's going to go quick, probably because they'll get us around and the Banelings will just one shot, really.
The Banelings will just, those Banelings are just going to, I don't know now. These Marines have +1/+1.
I know, but these Banelings have speed, so they'll be able to get in there before much damage will be done to them.
Well, it depends on now. Will speed help them off creep?
Yes. Not as much so, but yes. They definitely do move faster with speed off creep.
So
we have Hydralisk Den down. We got a bunker. Where's this bunker going? The bunker's going in a weird.
Is she dropping a bunker?
Yeah, the bunker is just to the right of Zia's natural. In that where that mineral line is, it's where the bunker is.
Here we go.
Okay, the Reaper is toast.
Reaper's toast. The Marines are gonna just get. Whoa.
Yeah, these Marines are. Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Okay,
yeah.
so now Zia needs to just move out. If she moves out, she wins.
If she moves out, she wins. But no, what is? Oh goodness gracious! Look at the amount of SCVs down here in Tristan's natural.
Holy cow!
And she's pulling her. Where are her SCVs going? Are we seeing an SCV push here, Lignar?
If so, they're going the roundabout way. They're going up towards the supply depot and sensor tower that she built. They're all just hanging out at the supply depot. So
supply depot here.
maybe they're ready to just repair the shit out of it in case Zia decides to get out.
Perhaps they're mistaking the supply depot for the Home Depot.
Oh man, I had a swig of beer in my mouth and I almost spit it out. Thank you.
You're welcome, Lig. I owe you a beer, don't I?
I think that was the agreement. Yeah. Oh, the SCVs are moving out again.
Are they going? Okay, all right. Let me see where these.
And she's got 4 Reapers coming and a whole slew of 6 Marines along with it. So let me take a look at Zia's army here. I think if Zia were to move her army down to the bottom of the ramp with her Banelings, and she's got 7 Banelings, she's got 5 Hydras there, 8 Hydras.
Wow.
Yeah, if she's going to have no problem fighting this off.
So to quote one of the characters in this game for Tristan's got all these SCVs here. This is your plan?
Right. I mean, she has
wait a minute! Over by this bunker over here, down near Zia's natural, she is now building a command center
and a barracks,
and a barracks,
which she can't decide on where she wants to place it. So one thing that I find interesting is she has, 26 SCVs just hanging out here in the middle of the map with
three of them still mining back at her natural. She has one SCV gathering gas at her main, and she still has one SCV mining at her main.
Okay, so here comes the
SCV push.
no, she had brought these SCVs to mine at this new base.
And they're gonna.
They're finished, so they're doing the long haul mine. Excuse me. But the thing is that if she lets them make the trip, when they come back,
they will eventually mine from that command center there.
Right. So they'll just go back to. Oh, I think she stopped them.
She stopped them. And now they're splitting up.
Yeah, that's just the AI, the way the pathing works. She just sent them all back, and some of them were closer to one ramp than the other. So
meanwhile, back over here at the Hall of Creep, Zia's going to need to get another base working down here in her natural soon, or she is going to be mined out.
Yes, she is close to mined out.
Speed push coming. And those SCVs are just completely destroyed.
The Reapers aren't going to stand a chance either. The
Marines.
We're not on attack move. Zia, I know you can't
every
hear
time
me.
she tries to attack
Push
me,
out
I
now,
don't
you
shoot.
win.
So I don't really know what any of that means, but
So it's fun that we can hear Zia and she can hear us.
Yeah, I think maybe next time we just need to have them mute their headsets so we can hear what they're saying. Because that would be a little bit more entertaining, I think. It is also... Oh, and I forgot to mention earlier, Zia has a Spire, and she has one Muta out now.
She does have one Muta out, huh?
Yes, she does have one. She's got 10 more Zerglings, 12 more Zerglings in production.
She's got this Corruptor just hanging out there, and there is her Muta.
And I did not see the Corruptor, so yeah, frankly, she's got enough 2 Corruptors now. If she's got enough that if she were to push, she's going to win. I don't think...
She could completely, at this point, wipe Tristan right off the map.
Tristan has 0 army.
But she does have a healthy supply lead.
I guess I'm ready.
It was-
Do I take the overlords with me?
Uh-oh, looks like
I think...
she is ready.
Yeah, I think so. Like my ESP tells me Zia's about to push out.
Zia's getting ready to go. Does she even know that this base is over here mining?
I doubt it. No, she has no clue. I'm looking at her vision.
This is fucking scary, dude.
I think I'm more entertained the fact that we could hear Zia and her thought process as she
I
goes.
think I am too, Lignar. You know, eventually we've got to go back to casting this game in 2 weeks for real, you know?
I know, right? I don't know. I think we ought to just keep the trend alive of getting people who've never played before, because, I mean, it's been kind of fun so far. We're only one game in. I mean, this is a 35-minute game, and I can't remember how to bring up the Units Lost tab.
let me see if I can remember how to do
it. A total of 56 units lost.
It's L. L brings it up, Lig.
Yes. In a 35-minute game, we have a total of 56 units lost. And I seriously think we got more mutas out.
So,
push. Push and she wins.
So looking at the 8 now, we have Zia with an average of 21 and Tristan with an average of 15.
And Zia's blazing 0 that she has going right now. Oh, Tristan spiked up to 60 there. I'm kind of curious. Does the score screen show you a chart of your APM?
Yeah, you can get it on the score screen.
I'm kind of curious what their spikes, they spike out. I mean, it's kind of a BS measurement because, I mean, if you just hold a button down, it counts, right? So
yeah. And Zia is pushing. She has pushed right past this base.
She is not on attack move, obviously.
With her one mutilist. And this is your plan, Tristan?
4 Reapers and some SCVs? I don't think that's going to cut it.
Oh, and the missile turret.
The missile turret in the middle of nowhere actually did something.
Came into play. Well played, ma'am. Well played.
So she's going to get this base down, obviously, and I'm curious if she's going to keep going.
Attacking
keep moving.
buildings. Yes.
Oh, does she have any banelings? I don't think she has any banelings. She does not want to turn on the banelings to attack buildings. She has one.
Does she have a corruptor spreading creep over here?
I think she's been dropping creep with her overlords.
With her overlords? Okay. And she has managed to build a couple more mutalisks, as I see now.
She has a total of 4 here in this.
Tristan with her 1 Marine, 1 Reaper counterattack. Oh, and she managed.
She made a Hellion and it didn't stand a chance.
I can't speak, look. I can't speak.
There was an attempt to use mines, and 3 more Reapers who are not going to stand a chance. Although those Reapers can deal out some damage, but... And I love the animation when they blow up.
I want to see her get over closer. I want to see... Just for shits and giggles, I want to see Zia get over near that missile tower again.
I don't think she will. I think she's. I think she learned her lesson.
Oh, well, now Tristan does have a missile tower back down in her natural, I believe, doesn't she? Yeah, she sure does.
She does. And what happened to? She had 2 sensor towers at one point. What happened to the second one? Did Zia take that out and we miss it?
Yeah, she must have. And we still got this one little supply depot just hanging out here. And here come more mutas. More overlords.
Well, and Zia is supply capped right now, so she does need more overlords. She doesn't have any in production. There's one in production now. We do have a planetary fortress going down in the natural for Trist.
Nice.
1 mine in production and 1 marine in production. So she's got 2 mines right now hanging out in her base. I don't know that she realizes that she needs to burrow them.
Well, probably not.
Because when she had a mine in that little attack, that little counterattack she had against Zia there, and she just ran a mine straight in. She didn't actually do anything with it. So
yeah, that's not going to cut it.
No. 3 more mutas in production and a Hellion and a Reaper in production. I think they're starting to actually figure it out now.
So game 2 will be tense.
Possibly, yes, possibly.
Well, this planetary fortress could actually do some damage if
she pushes in with everything she's got. It can do some damage, but I still think Zia. There's just no way she's going to repel this army of Zia's. Here come these 2 mines. They're coming up from the south side of Zia's army there. I'm curious if she gets them activated or...
Burrow, Tristan, burrow! Nope.
They're just going to sit there.
They're just going to hang out, have some lunch.
And they're right outside of each other's vision, which is so hilarious.
Burrow, Tris, burrow!
She does know from the missile turret, it can see 5 Zerglings. So she does know that that's there, but she doesn't know the rest of that army is present. So
no, Lig. I'm guessing she probably doesn't know that that's there. And we are now 42 minutes into this game, Lignar.
Yes, we are, and we still have a total of. Well, we've lost more. We got 122 units that have given their lives for this.
Lignar, we've lost more dignity casting this than we have lost units. And she sends okay, so that missile turret is now gone.
And they were going after an overseer, so she actually has morphed a few overlords into overseers.
She's burrowed her mines. She has burrowed them.
But she has the overseer. I'm curious if moving that 1 Zergling up was a mistake or not. Oh! Wow, that hit did not do as much damage as I thought it would.
No, she needed to have her mines spread a little more to and we have some. When did those Hellions sneak in? Now you see if those Hellions had blue flame, that might have done some damage. And here comes the cavalry, or in other words, the sacrificial marines.
Yeah, there's just too many mutas here now. She's got. If I could click on them, how many she got?
I don't know.
She's got eight mutas on the board, and she's got a handful of corruptors out too, with 11 hydras. if she pushes, like I said 10 minutes ago, push and win.
She keeps doing the slow push here, Lignar. And her base is now completely mined out, Zia's.
Oh, I did not see that mine that just took out a fair amount of Zerglings there.
I missed that. I went back and looked at Zia's main, and it is completely mined out.
Triss's main has got to be... Well, she doesn't have anything mining there. She's still got those 5 SCVs inside the command center. So...
Oh! And she is right at the door to Tristan's Nashville.
Yes, she is.
And here we go. Here we go. Now I want to see if this planetary fortress does some damage. And it is going to do a little damage, it looks like, but I just don't think it's going to be enough, Lignar.
Especially if she focus fires, it's just not going to be enough. It's going to focus on the Hydras, though, and that's the bulk of her firepower now. If she can take out the planetary, the mutas are going to finish it up for her if she keeps going. The planetary is down, so if she pushes on in with the mutas, I think that's all she has left in the army. Yeah, well, she's got 4 corruptors too.
She's got several Reapers in production.
Zia has nothing in production right now, and she lost a big chunk of her army. She's down to 52 supply, but Tristan's down to 11 supply, and I've got a feeling you got those 2 Hellions that just popped out of the factory and are hanging out over there, and the rest of it, I'm figuring, is SCVs that are somewhere. I'm not sure where. Zia has 6 Zerglings hanging out on the ramp over there that her army was hanging out on for a little bit.
I think I'm winning. I don't know. When is the match over?
It's over now. It's over now, Zia. You can't hear us, but it's over now.
It's all over except the yelling. So
yeah. It's. I don't think she knows how to do a GG. So
I'm kind of curious. Okay, Tristan has 10 supply, and I'm kind of curious where they are.
I don't know.
She's got a mine hanging out by her factory that she's running away to nowhere. If she burrows it real quick, she might be able to get a shot off.
I don't know when it's over. I guess I should probably take control of it now.
No, so the question is Tristan got an SCV hiding somewhere and she's desperate to try to make a comeback, or does she...
I just have a feeling she doesn't know how to surrender. I could be wrong.
Because, I don't see where she has... She does have 5 SCVs. Where are they?
I don't know.
They're just hanging out behind her mineral line.
Oh, is that where they are? Oh, yeah, there they are.
Excuse me.
Oh, there's a little mine. And it goes down pretty quick.
Well, if Zia manages to take out the one refinery and the supply depots, she's got, 3 supply depots up in the refinery. Or Tristan just needs to surrender, I guess. Zia has now thrown down a second hatch in one of the strangest positions I've ever seen. There we go.
There it is, GG.
Hey!
So do we want to talk to them between games, or do we want to just...
I'm not really sure what I did, but I won.
I'm going to the score screen here, Lignar.
Yeah, I'm at the score screen myself. Graphs, here we go. I want to see graphs.
Hey, I leveled stuff.
Performance. Average APM was around 20 for both of them. So
both of them. That's not bad.
So actually, I do need to step away for just a minute or two. So if you want to maybe try to get them to unmute so we can work out the audio issues we had.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lig. We'll see if we can get them to unmute and try to work out the audio issues here.
I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Hey. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We could hear you the whole time talking to your husband.
I was like, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this does. I was like, do it. It was like, oh, and it kept yelling at me about Vespine gas. And
Yeah.
drones.
Well, you only had one hatch down, so we weren't sure what your
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Like, I was like, he's like, well, you need to build those. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
Now,
I
Lignar
don't know
has
what those are.
Lignar has stepped away for a second, but he's coming right back, and we want to get you guys in one more quick game. But Tristan, what was your strategy loading your SCVs into your command center like that? I can't hear a word you're saying.
Zerg is fun. She should play as Zerg.
And we
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can hear.
I don't
Okay.
know what you just said.
So you put 5 of your workers in your first command center. And I was just wondering what your strategy was there.
I thought I was supposed to do that. What else do they do?
No, they mine
they
minerals and gas for you. Okay,
But then,
So-
they took all this stuff and it said it was depleted, and then I went to another one.
yes, we saw.
But apparently I didn't fill the barracks soon enough,
And we
and I
like
didn't
that
make
you
enough
had
fighters.
the random missile turret and the random sensor towers. So
Sounded like a good idea.
That's what I was doing. Well, I didn't realize, like, with Zerg, they morph into stuff.
yeah, they
That's
morph into
crazy
things.
shit.
Right. And so I'm sitting there, oh, Trist, you would totally, Zerg are cool. And so, like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, morph into hatchery. Oh, I guess. But, like, I didn't want to build more than one hatchery because I was scared. Like, I was in fear that you would sneak up. And every once in a while, you'd send a little buddy. And, like, I didn't know which units attack but Zergs. And then Mark was like, well, you need those. And I was like, something. And I was like, oh, okay. And Overlords. I didn't build enough Overlords.
This was quite possibly the longest game of StarCraft I've ever seen.
That's
in
what
my-
you were not aiming
I'm-
for.
I'm saying,
No, it was pretty amazing actually.
Wow,
And
that was like a half hour long.
I cannot. No, it was more like 45 minutes.
no, it wasn't. It felt like 15 minutes. It
know it
felt
did.
like,
No, it was like a 45-minute game because Lignar and I had the timer up.
Oh god.
I thought it was only like 15 minutes. I swear I lost track of time.
I must
So-
have too.
So
And the whole time I was like, oh, I'm going to get attacked. I'm going to get attacked.
okay, well, so we're gonna get you guys in another match here in just real quick in a second. So, question for you is: number one, can you both please remember, Zia, honey, mute your mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying, it's a good thing I didn't fart. Or like,
Oh, God.
tell my husband, like, say dirty stuff to her. Because sometimes I'll randomly be like, hey, how's your cock? And, like, shit like that. Just, like, for fun.
Wow.
And I'm actually going back over in my mind thinking, did I say anything dirty?
Lignar, come back and save me.
Entertainment. look at Adam. He's like, what? No.
I will mute myself.
Producer Adam's just sitting in the background going, I don't think this.
I'm so sorry. So the entire time you could hear me talking, like, over YouTube.
Exactly. Yeah, it was quite
That's
entertaining.
embarrassing. For 45 minutes. I am so sorry.
It probably
And Mark
wasn't.
was like-
It probably wasn't not entertaining. So
It was very
Mark
entertaining.
was like, he was like, who are you talking to? I was like, oh, no one. Like, the mic's closed. And he was
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, okay.
No. It was. So I want to give you both a piece of advice before we get into your next game here. Number one, set your hatchery or your nexus or your command center's rally point on minerals, so your workers go to the minerals.
I did. I did.
Now, Trish, are you gonna go over to Protoss for this one, or are you gonna stick?
Yeah. I
Are
don't
you
like Terran. They suck.
okay?
It's not my fault I lost. It's the Terran.
All right. So whenever you guys get ready, just mute your mics, mute your headsets, and we'll get into game
I'm just
2.
gonna mute my
Yes,
mic.
it's
I'm gonna-
45 minutes, not 15, Zia.
I'll do that now.
Okay. Oh,
And
okay.
it'll
So
take me
should I
minutes to get
play?
in.
Should I be a Zerg or a Terran this time?
Hey, whatever you want.
What's the most entertaining?
Not Terran.
I might be able to speak for Lignar when I say it doesn't matter. We were highly entertained.
Yes, we were.
Were
We
you
were.
really? I'm sure
Oh, yeah.
that you can hear me talking. That's so embarrassing. They can hear
that-
me talking.
But that added to the entertainment factor.
At one point, I was able to make a Lignar have beer come out of his nose. Okay, Tristan, you are currently set on Zerg. Change it.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I knew I might this time. I'm gonna be Zerg again because they were kind of fun, and
Right.
I liked making bugs. So, all right, going on mute for sure this time.
All right, Lignar, when we get started here, I got to do introductions last time, so it's all you this time, sir, when we get into game.
All right, we'll do. I see. Here's the thing: is I'm kind of curious if Tristan is like she had to learn something from that game, right? So now she's going Protoss and she's kind of starting over.
Well, we'll see.
But on the plus side, she can't get her probes inside her Nexus.
This is true. That sounded vaguely vulgar, Lignar.
We'll go with it though.
Go with it. Go with it. So they're on Overgrowth. So see, we kind of liken the last map to the Boob Marsh. What do we want to call Overgrowth?
I don't know. I'm not good at that sort
You
of
know what? I'm going to call this map Hairy Bush.
Okay, that looks appropriate. So, in the bottom left, we have coming back for Zerg and setting a rally point on her hatchery. We have Zia in the pink Zerg. In the upper right.
See, no, try again. Try again. You were wrong.
Oh crap! Yeah, sorry. That is the
Look how
purple
much you had,
Protoss.
my friend.
I've only had one. Sorry, that is the purple Protoss. We have Tristan and in game as Roa. In the upper right, we have our pink Protoss or pink. Jesus, our pink Zerg, Zia. Wow, I'm not doing intros anymore. Oh, hey, got a pylon going down already.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Where's this probe going?
Is she scouting?
Is she a ringer? She's putting what she.
What the fuck's she doing with the gas down there?
Down here. No! I can't. I'm a Protoss player. I can't watch that.
I play all three. I would say my main is Terran. I don't know. Like
that just hurt, Leg. That hurt, man. That hurt me. That cut me deep.
Zia has 2 gas down. She has 1 drone on each, which is an improvement from last time.
And she's got her first Overlord out. She's got Zerg working. Just
no. Now she has okay. So Zia seems to be doing worker management a little bit better.
Tristan, no, it's painful.
Okay, Tristan has got a proxy pylon going down here.
Well, I wonder if maybe she has learned something from watching us play some Protoss here.
Possibly. She's coming back to build a forge, though. Not a gateway.
Not a gateway?
Not a gateway. So, yeah, it makes me wonder. Although, as somebody, like, when I first started playing Protoss, it was one of those things where I'm like, hey, I need to go build a proxy pylon, because that's what Protoss does.
Right.
So if she, the games that she cast with us, you played Protoss 1, I played it. Did I play I played Protoss in 1. So she saw us both do that. Like I didn't watch the replay. Did you build a proxy pylon in our match?
I did.
Okay, so she saw us both do it. So that probably is something that stuck out in her mind. The basic build order, though, if she needs a gateway.
Maybe she looked up 4-gate cheese. I remember you saying 4-gate cheese.
Possibly. And I'm not even sure what I did to you is good enough to be called 4-gate. I don't think I did the 4-gate justice, to be honest with you. Spawning pool going down here, a 14 pool.
Yeah.
It's about right timing.
Right. And let's see, we still have no gateway in production from Tristan. We have no gas mining from this Vespium geyser way the hell out in the middle of nowhere.
They have no business being there, but it's just, she's just planning ahead for when she gets her third.
Okay, fair enough.
I would have preferred, if you're going to plan ahead like that, plan ahead for your natural.
Where the hell is she sending this probe?
Building a proxy.
Sneaky proxy gateway.
That might be useful if
Zia doesn't scout.
Well, no, yeah, because it's right on the direct path. So if Zia scouts, she'll see it. But
And Zia has an evolution chamber down.
Oh wow! I think they were both. I think they're both trying to hustle.
Have we been hustled, Lignard? Have we been rickrolled? She not only has one proxy pylon down, she has two proxy pylons down.
And Zergling speed's on the way too, so the proxy gateway, it's one of those things like if you're playing somebody who scouts, for starters.
Remember who's playing. Like, come on.
It's useless if your opponent doesn't scout. Especially if you plan on doing warp gate research, right? But it's useful if you have an opponent that does scout and they are able to put, most Bronze League players aren't put two and two together and scout your base and be like, where's the gateway? Most Bronze League players aren't going to do that. You get to maybe silver, probably gold, definitely in the Masters and Diamond and Platinum and higher up. Those guys are going to catch it. I don't think Zia, if she were to scout into the base, if she were to scout and not see this gateway, made it all the way to the base.
Know what the hell a gateway is.
True. Oh,
and she has several zealots coming from this gateway
with a rally point.
And she's got the rally point set
to Zia's natural.
Wow.
Interesting.
This is going to get real entertaining real fast, Lignar. Oh no, she's now shortened up the rally point.
Well, here's the question. She's got 4 zealots coming. She's got 2... And Zia has... 10 zealots. I still think the Zerglings win.
Tristan has now just dropped a cybernetics core.
Interesting. I wonder if she's going to go for gateway research, warp gate research.
Lee, I'm beginning more and more to think we've been rickrolled a little bit here, sir.
I'm beginning to agree. we might pick up some strategies to use.
Yeah. Oh, and the Baneling nest has now completed for Zia. And
she has six Banelings on the way. She has... I'm sorry. I was looking at the units tab, not the production tab. She does have six Banelings on the way. She's going for a Zerg missile attack upgrade, which is almost complete.
I see that.
She's got a lair, which is almost complete. Both these ladies need to learn the word expansion and what it means.
I'll let you explain it to him, Lig, and I will sit back with popcorn and enjoy the show.
I'm not sure I'm up for that challenge, my friend.
Oh, did Tristan just chrono boost? Tristan just chrono boosted.
What is she chrono boosting?
She chrono boosted her Nexus.
Oh, to get more probes out? Oh no, to get the mothership core.
Get the mothership core out.
We've been rickrolled. I agree.
We've been rickrolled, sir.
I've played the crap out of this game. I don't even think to build a mothership core when I played Protoss.
That's one thing I do remember to do.
It usually gets in the way, production-wise, of me doing my 4-gate rush. So
I just forget to start upgrades when I'm playing somebody else at the same skill level as I.
So Zia has Ventral Sacs and Baneling Speed on the way.
Holy shit!
She's got a Hydra Den coming again, so she's basically sticking with the same build she had. She's just executing it better.
Yeah. And if you look over here, Tristan's got, it looks like 6 zealots. Is that correct? Is that what I see, 6?
She does have 6 zealots on the map, and she has a sentry. A sentry on the way, and she also has Protoss air weapons upgrading to level 1, even though she doesn't have the ability to build any air units.
She has no air units. She has no Phoenixes, no Void Rays.
She was researching that in the Cybernetics core, and she has Warp Gate research queued up. So once that's done, so Warp Gate research is underway.
And she has these probes. She has a couple probes. I don't think she realizes that all she needs to do to build a unit for Protoss is just simply click it and go and send her probe right back to what it was doing. And
yeah, but the thing is she played through the tutorial and she only played Terran, and that's a huge departure from Terran. You know, Terran, that's SCV, has to stay there and keep working.
And she has built a second gas in her main, and she's for mining the one gas she does have.
Okay, so up by her proxy gateway is I'm not pro at Protoss. That is a Dark Shrine, right?
That is a Dark Templar Shrine. No, it's a Twilight Council.
Council.
Twilight Council.
The silhouette, when they lay them down, I'm like, I never build them, so I always get the two confused.
So interesting, she has dropped a Twilight Council, and it looks like Tristan is now supply blocked, and Zia is very close to being supply blocked.
Yeah, she's only got one left to go, but Zia does have
very even. They're very even in
supply.
Yeah, thank you, Lig.
Yeah, Zia does have one Overlord just came out, one is about to come out, so she's no longer supply blocked. We got another gateway. I'm sorry, that's Warp Gate research. It's still underway. Hydralisk in production here for Zia.
No, Zia clearly has a bigger army at this point.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, I mean she's got more supply anyway, but she's got. Yeah, I mean Zia's way ahead in army. Tristan's got 7 Zealots, 3 Sentries, and 1 Mothership Core, whereas Zia has 19 Zerglings, 4 Hydras, 9 Banelings, and a Queen. So
and Zia has just built a Spire. She has just dropped a Spire.
So we're going to get more mutas coming. So yeah, it seems like she definitely is going after that same build. She's got her Spine Crawler down in her base. I don't see a Spore Crawler anywhere. She might have just opted to not build that this time.
So if I was Tristan, I would be dropping at least 1 or 2 more pylons and building me some gates.
Definitely, especially when you have Warp Gate research complete.
Yeah, that might be too much. And she is now mining gas from this assimilator over here in her third. Can we call it her third? With there's no nexus there. And here comes Zia. Zia is moving.
We have to call that something. So I say, since it would be the third, let's go ahead and call it the third. Yeah, Zia's moving out, and looks like she's just staging.
Natural.
Yeah, it looks like she's just staging to move out, but she needs to expand. She's got. Where's she going with these drones?
No, her Spire has just finished.
Right, and she just pulled several drones down to...
Is she getting ready to expand?
She's just doing long-distance mining, it looks like, to the natural as opposed to building a new hatch.
I exhausted all my material last game, so I've got nothing, Lig.
I really just want to tell her, build another hatch down there. Like, take one... There she goes! It's not in the right place, but she has a hatch going down in her natural. Which is better than, Tristan hasn't expanded yet at all. And she's still supply capped. So, again, if Zia moves out, she wins, just like in the last game. I guess... Like I said last time, whoever...
She's building another gateway now, or at least she has a gateway queued up next to her. And there it goes.
And she has Protoss Air Armor, level 1 under research. Again, a Stargate, so she can't build air units.
And this does her no good till she starts building pylons, and her Mothership Core is moving out. And where are her probes going? For the love of the flying spaghetti monster, where are those probes going?
The thing is she has an Artosis pylon here where she has her proxy gateway, right? So I don't know that Zia realizes that.
Where are these probes going, Lignar?
I have no idea, but it's a big old train of them. So
that's a lot. That's a lot of probes.
That is 11 probes plus the Mothership Core. Wow, talk about long distance mining.
Wow.
Now, why she felt the need to bring the Mothership Core up? I have a feeling she just did a drag drop or drag select and grabbed a mothership core by accident because it was right over top of the Nexus. I got a feeling she tried to just select probes. But Zia's got a huge lead here. I mean, she's got 73
Zia could just roll across the map and totally decimate Tristan at this point.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said last time, whoever attacks first loses. I got lucky in that prediction because, in a normal match, if that were the case. Oh, and here comes. Oh, I thought she was moving out. Like in a normal match, with that matchup, if whoever attacks first, they're going to get wiped out. They're not going to have an army, and then the other person's going to counter and win. Zia didn't do that, so I ended up getting lucky in my prediction. But in this one, if Zia attacks, she wins. It's just
she wins. Tristan she's managed to get 3 gateways down now, but until she builds a pylon, it does fuck all for her.
Exactly, and I'm curious if she muted her headset entirely, because every time she tries to build a unit, but she doesn't have anything queued up, so if she's not even trying to build a unit, so she's not getting told that you need more pylons. So I'm really baffled here. Maybe I don't know. But Zia's natural is completely populated with workers. There's almost mined out. She's got 185, 220, 125, and 280. Those are the only mineral patches left. So she's pretty much mined out her main. She's got a full complement of workers in her natural. She's got a decent sized army. She's got overlords coming out. She's got mutas in production, zerglings in production, 3 more banelings in production. She has a massive army lead here.
Oh my goodness. Tristan, honey, build some pylons!
Right? And this is the longest I've ever seen long-distance mining of this magnitude last.
This is incredible. This is an incredible mining chain here.
This is something that I want to send the replay over to Husky for Bronze League Heroes. Because I'm having fun with this, and I got a feeling he would have an absolute blast with it. So
you may do that. And why is this mothership core just hanging here, Lignar? I mean,
defending those probes that are long distance mining.
The Bucket Brigade. Now that I say that, and the mothership core starts moving.
She does have in these 2 proxy gateways. I'm not even going to call them proxy gateways because I don't think she realizes they're proxy gateways. In these 2 gateways she has out here, she does have one of them's fully queued up with zealots. The other has 2 zealots. So there she's building a pylon.
Does she build a pylon?
She has a pylon going down, and it is right outside Zia's base and not going to survive. Yeah, so back to supply caps. Oh, wait a minute. She's got a nexus going down. Where is that nexus? It's up where she was doing the long distance mining. Holy shit. This might end up doing something good for her. Like, there's no way she's going to fight Zia off, right? But
and she's dropping a pylon over near this nexus that she's got going now.
Like, there's no way. Yeah, Zia has no clue.
And I wonder if any. Oh man, I'm like I said, I may have had a couple before we started tonight.
That's fine. I kind of wish I did.
I wonder if either one of them know that they could mine a shit ton of minerals from this gold base here.
I doubt that they know the difference between rich minerals and regular minerals. I don't think that's called out in the tutorial. It's been several years since.
We have
another gateway going down.
Gateway, but she still only built the 1 pylon. She needs to build like 20 frickin' pylons at this point.
The one thing that I got to give her credit for not doing that I see a lot of people do is when they hear you need more pylons or you need more supply depots or whatever, they just go build like a shit ton of them, right? And then they end up spending all their minerals on it, and then they can't build an army. The other interesting thing is, look at the minerals. Like, Zia's got 5,400 minerals.
I see that.
Tristan's only got like 150.
Well,
what is she spending it on?
Well, I don't think she has many probes mining at this point. They're doing how many probes does she? She's only got 26. She's got 26 probes.
She's only mining with 11. She's got 7 in her main and 4 in whatever that is up at the top of the map.
We're going to call this base.
For supernatural. It's a supernatural.
I'm going to call it Tristan's Folly.
There we go. That works too. That works. She does have four probes right at the Folly, at Tristan's Folly. That she didn't set a rally point on that one, so she's just got 4 probes just hanging out there, chilling.
So and she's dropped the gas here. I think Trish is probably good at this point on Vespian gas, but
yeah, they're both really good with gas.
Probably will be mining Vespian gas here shortly.
Yeah, they're both hanging around 1500 gas. They're both good. So
and Tristan is now currently no longer supply blocked.
Where is the extra pylon? Oh, she's got a pylon right outside the gold base, in the gold base, and just to the left, she's got one down and another one getting ready to build.
And she's, she's got this Twilight Council sitting here, not researching anything. Wouldn't do her any good. Oh, she has just transformed a gateway to a warp gate.
Oh, her mothership core came in handy there and took out the Zergling that was scouting. Zia knows about this other base now. And here comes the push. Oh my god.
Oh, this is going to be very ugly.
I doubt Tristan knows she could do the overcharge.
Yeah, and her mother core just yeah.
Something I'm seeing here, I think last game, I think Zia ended up with Overlord speed, and she obviously doesn't have Overlord speed now, but I think she had it in the last game.
And here she comes up on Tristan's gateway and pylon.
She saw that gateway. She's got 2 Zerglings on the gateway, and
Zerglings tearing this gateway up.
Oh, there she goes. Okay. So, which was it? One of her original that she turned into a warp gate? Which one did she turn into a warp gate?
Down here, she must have changed it back. It was the one down here by the Twilight Council. She had transformed it to a warp gate, and then she must have changed it back. Yeah, like my life for ire. As a Protoss player, this is just painful, sir. Just painful.
Coming up. Well, and see, this is something I wish, and I understand for the trial version, they've got to limit the trial version some way, but I wish they let you play the tutorial in all 3 races. I did. It's the same company that makes World of Warcraft, and you can play everything in the trial version. Maybe not Pandaren and maybe not monks. In WoW.
I just lost it, and these zealots aren't going to stand a chance here. They're going to get
with how many Hydras here? She's got 16 Hydras in this army. There's no way. And a Queen coming to back him up. The thing is the Queen really isn't going to do a whole lot of good because I seriously doubt. Me or you don't have the micro to transfuse on something that's going to go down that quickly. So I'm pretty sure Zia doesn't, and she did not. She did see the gateway up there, but it's just
transformed the gateway to the warp gate again. Maybe hoping to warp in some. I don't know. Yeah, I'm once again. Look, I'm sorry. My words have just completely and totally.
I'm kind of curious why she keeps the overlords with her army.
They look cool,
I guess. Speaking of that, did you I didn't see the movie. Did you see Men in Black 3?
I did.
Okay, so in the trailer there was a big alien thing kind of floating above the city. Was it prominent? Was it prominent? Was it prominent in the movie? Because when I saw it, I thought Overlord. Because it had tentacles hanging off of it and everything. I don't know. Just that just came to mind. I don't know why.
I haven't seen that movie in probably 5 years. I couldn't remember.
See, I didn't realize it was that old.
So once again, Zia has just kind of stopped her army in the middle of the map here, and if she pushed, she would be fine.
And there's a proxy gateway between her army and her base, and she sees it. Yeah. She's seen it. So why she's opting to not just go take it out, I don't know. I think she's probably just... Take out the probe. There you go. Take out the pylon. You get 2 of them. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Finally, that first assimilator has dropped. And
I think this might be ball game.
Yeah. Yep.
Unless, neither one of them are making anything right now. Tristan is far from supply blocked right now. She's only got 10 supply, probably all in probes. She's got 8 probes and 1 zealot. So
this is her plan. She's pulling probes, and probes, and she's still got 1 probe mining, and that will probably drop here in just a moment.
She's got 1 probe hanging out by her gateway that's up by Azia's base.
Yep. That would be. That's the game. There we go. GG. So, let's go to the score screen.
Yeah.
Hey.
I really gotta look at the score screen here. Oh my god, Zia's crushing it with the APM.
What's that mean?
APM. She did crush it with the APM.
What is AP?
Actions per minute.
Actions per minute.
What does that mean? I click too much?
No.
Double digits.
You managed to get 26 APM, and honestly, for most people who play in the Bronze League or whatever, that's actually pretty good.
That's pretty
Really?
good.
Yeah.
Hey!
So,
What
you
is
know, 14 that Tristan had is right about average for Bronze Leaguers.
Yeah.
So we have hope then. We have hope.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You guys have plenty of hope. You guys
There's
like.
Nice, Tris.
plenty of hope.
There's a few things that both we were like, yeah. What the fuck? We don't know what the hell's going on here. But
We didn't either. Or I didn't.
At one point, we thought, Lignar and I thought at one point we were getting rickrolled.
Probably not.
well, because in this match, one of the first things Tristan you did was you put down a proxy pylon. You put a pylon like way out like, halfway to Zia's base, and we're like, holy shit!
I thought I was supposed to clothesline them.
So yeah,
I
I
remember.
remember. I came out of my base and I saw her stuff, and I was like, "Holy shit, she's so pissed at me right now. I am in trouble." Oh, my face froze and like a really. There we go. It was like very unflattering. Anyway, yeah. So I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like she's right there by me. I've been like dilly dallying.
So,
No, I just picked random places for shit.
Tristan, I have to know, did you build a Twilight Council just because it sounded cool?
Yeah. I've been playing WoW. I mean, it sounded pretty shady to me.
Yeah, that's like Cataclysm all over again. Right?
Figure shady is good.
I feel bad. I feel like Zerg is like easy mode because all you do is just hit S over. You just make
Figure hotkeys.
People can't see our producer Adam in the background. I've never seen Adam that color before.
I have to cut in there and say that Zerg is not easy mode. I would say Zerg is the hardest one to play.
Really?
You play Zerg, right, Adam?
I play Zerg.
Yeah,
Zerg is hard.
Maybe maybe because I just knew. I don't know. I had no idea. I was like, oh, I'll just make drones. It was like make drones. Okay.
So,
I can't-
Adam, I have to. I want to ask you this, Adam, because I know you heard me say it several times. Because I know you're a Zerg player. Did you feel the same way I felt watching Trish play Protoss? Were you going, "Oh my god, this is"?
No, I was having fun.
Did you
I was
cry?
like, look at that nice big giant Zerg army. That's what you're supposed to do. Get the nice big Zerg.
I look cool.
Yeah.
And Tristan,
yeah,
why is she not building pylons? Tristan, would you please, for the
I
love
thought
of
I was supposed to.
pylons?
That was different from this
Think about
year. Everything
pylons.
is named differently.
Tristan, yeah, that's exactly like I was
I
like,
was like,
oh.
what? What
The
are
thing
these
is that they made
things?
it. For me, it was like, okay, well, you can't build this without this. So I was like, well, okay, I guess I'll have to make one of these.
Yeah,
and then
I guess I gotta build a pylon.
and Zerg, like to make. I don't know about the other classes, like the other races, but like with making little Zerglings, it's easy because you just hit Z, and like that's all you
I didn't
do.
even use hotkeys. I
So
just kept
Zia,
clicking shit.
did you notice that when you build Zerglings, you get 2 at a time? Did you notice that?
No.
Me either. It helps.
No.
I had another question for you, Zia. In the second game, you basically like you ended up with the same build, right? You built the same buildings and the same units. You just did it better than the first. Was that intentional? Or was it just you knew the hotkeys better?
Totally.
I knew the hotkeys better, and I remembered that I needed certain things for certain units.
Okay. So you did kind of have the same strategy for the second game as you did the first.
I knew I needed lots of Zergs. Like, I knew I needed little baby Zerglings, and like that's... I did get better, though. I made another hatchery. Mm-hmm. I learned I needed another hatchery. Yeah, the greed.
Now, I want to tell you, ladies, that Lignar and I had a good time casting this. Probably not as fun a time as you guys had when you casted us. But we did manage to... Now, we went ahead and stuck with the Boob Marsh for your first map.
Sweet.
But the
second... might have been the Sock Swamp. I'm not really sure.
The second map... What? The second map I dubbed Harry Bush.
You know, I could see that.
Yeah, I could too.
So.
I think that's good. That's good.
Yep. So thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
You ladies have been a very good sport doing this the last couple of times. So
it's fun.
We owe you beers.
Yeah, we owe you beers.
And I owe Zia a couple.
I will see these two in the end of July at Con. I will see both these ladies. I believe.
Did you just say Gen Con?
Yes,
I did.
Don't we have to drink now?
That's the game, isn't it?
That's the game on your all's show. So.
Cheers.
But Lid, you live close enough. You could come pay us a visit for Gen Con as well.
Seriously considering it. I mean, we actually talked about it. We drove through Indy on over Thanksgiving weekend. We were headed to Missouri.
You were actually going to get in touch with me, and we were going to meet up. So,
the way it was travel. Sorry.
Right.
But yeah, as we were driving through, I was like, wait a minute. We were on the way home, and I'm like, Indy, it's only like 3 hours from here. Gen Con.
Only.
Well, hey,
we're driving for Gen Con too. We're swinging by to pick Zia up, and then we're going to sit in a hot tub. What?
I say, because it's only 3 hours from here, and you say only, and I'm like, when you're on a 12-hour road trip, 3 is only.
I'm sorry I don't have a hot tub at my house, but I thought we were all going to go drinking at McDonald's.
We'll go drinking. We'll go
hot
drinking.
tubs.
And then we'll sit in the hot tub. You can come to our hot tub.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have one in the bedroom.
That's
awesome.
Put that nice hotel down. I know where your hotel is, too.
I requested one. I was like, can we please do that?
Well, no. And then we were like, are you okay with this? Is this kind of weird that it's like with the beds? And so she's like, no.
I think it's great. I am cool with this.
I'm excited. I don't know.
So, before we sign off tonight, Zia, where can people find you if they want to get in contact with you?
So yeah, you can find me on Twitter at ITSXIA. And I'm also on the Sundering, which is going to air in about 30 minutes if you're bored, and or once you just go check out the Sundering podcast.
It is going to air in about 30 minutes. Tristan, where can people find you and me?
People can find me at...
Close to the same damn podcast.
People can find you on a bit of geek and nerdery at Pagan Geek. I am at Not As Old because I'm Tristan, not as old. Freaking get it? We are both in the D20 Crit Network. We are on a bit of geek and nerdery. So good luck.
Hey, how do you guys think we did? How did we do for our first ever? I mean, we did the
You did good. You did awesome.
You guys did awesome. We're very proud of you.
You are not a good liar, Sean. I did not do well. Zia, however, did wonderfully.
No, you guys both actually. There's we were talking. We're like, okay, they need to learn how to expand, and that.
I tried, and then she killed me.
Sorry.
There's things to learn. Like there's things Sean and I need to learn about it. And we've been playing the game for years. But you guys actually did pretty well for the first time you've ever played the freaking game.
Yeah.
Well, we actually named your expansion Tristan's Folly.
Awesome. Yes.
You are the first person outside of somebody in the pros who's doing some kind of weird thing to confuse their opponent. You're the first person I've ever seen expand on the other freaking side of the map.
Well, it confused me more than her, I think. Because she came and attacked it.
All right, so Lignar. So I want you to tell people where they can find you, but I saw a mysterious tweet this week from Epic Podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, they can find me on Twitter at Lignar.
He's not addressing it. He's not addressing it.
Not
Nice.
yet.
Race under fire.
Epic has been on hiatus since the end of June. We are two of us are going to bring a show back on the 10th. It's not going to be the same show.
Yay!
And unfortunately, just because of real life and the way schedules change and everything, Joe wasn't able. Like, we just weren't able to get our schedules to mesh. So Joe's not going to be with us in the show going forward, which I'm sad about. Really, I really like Joe.
Joe's so nice.
I didn't really mean to put you on the spot, Lignar, but it was just like
I don't. No, that's fine.
like testing is this thing on?
Well, like, I don't know. Like, we haven't talked about how much we want to divulge, but we are planning on recording our first episode on the 10th of June. I'm not sure we're going to be able to stream it live, basically because of internet connectivity. Or 10th of June. Sorry, 10th of January.
I was like,
Wow,
10th
that's
June.
Oh,
Damn.
Holy shit!
Hey, whatever you need. Take your time. Take your time. We
Yeah,
just
we
want
like-
you back.
We like to plan shit out, so we're going. I know, 10th of January, so basically right after the turn of the year.
Will
we're
there
gonna
be fireworks
another
on
show.
June 10th?
Maybe.
Maybe, sure.
I mean, we have time to plan a show, so.
Yeah, so it's 10th of January. Like, we don't even have a website up for the new show and all that kind of stuff, so I don't want to give too much detail, but
We are having some form of a Lignar and Many Cakes podcast coming back. Is that what I'm hearing?
yes. And the first
All right.
episode of 2 will be on the Epic podcast feed, just because it takes a while for iTunes and everything to get a new feed in and all that kind of stuff. So,
Sure.
Nice.
So, okay, Adam, get our man behind the scenes here, our producer, Adam.
I'm gonna die.
Adam, do you have any thought? Well, first of all, where can people find you, Adam?
Well, on Twitter, you can find me at Geek of Random. On Friday nights, you can find me on the Nexus podcast at 10 p.m. We do it at twitch.tv/Heroes of the Nexus. Normally Saturday nights on twitch.tv/CharredHearts at 10 o'clock as well. It's kind of the nerd, geek, love show. And every other Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Monk Meditation, where I get to talk about World of Warcraft. So it's I do a lot of stuff, actually.
You do a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
So now, everybody that's still with us, or maybe watching us on YouTube, coming up not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that, in 2 weeks, we've actually found someone to play Adam, and that will be D20 Crit's very own Intern Wade.
Intern Wade!
Woo!
Intern
can
Wade will be coming in and playing Adam in some StarCraft 2, and
Oh.
so Lignar and I will have to remember how to.
I may have to challenge the winner.
Well, Zia,
You should.
actually, we have a challenger for you. If you want to take it. My wife has thrown down the gauntlet.
Oh!
So-
I'm sure she would beat me. I'm sure she plays. Does she?
No, she has never played. She has not
Well,
played.
she should come.
she
She
has-
should come on.
Yeah, she has not
Just
played an
wanna play
RTS
games?
since, what,
Yeah,
Warcraft
you-
2 or 3?
oh wow.
Yeah.
You could play Tristan too if she wants to play
we
Tristan.
we should organize a noob tournament.
Yes.
Do that. I
I'll
can do that.
lose right away, but it'll be great.
Anybody that's watching or listening to us or watching us on YouTube,
I've
just
never played StarCraft. Do
yeah,
it.
tweet me at Pagan Geek or Lignar at Lignar, and we can make that happen, can't we, Lig?
For sure. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
Adam, tell her I am down. I am down.
She said she's
So-
down.
everybody remember the Sundering in 20 minutes over at Twitch TV/The Sundering,
Yeah.
and the new episode of A Bit of Geek and Nerdery will be out tomorrow.
Yes.
Right after.
And next, about almost full 7 days from now, we will be announcing the winner of our
our
sweet ass
Hey.
Abogan crate.
Apple getting great.
I'm disappointed. I wasn't eligible to win.
You could.
I'm sure they're much nicer than standard crates.
Have you seen what's in
Here,
our crate?
have 30 Ask Mr. Robot codes.
Look at I try to give away Ask Mr. Robot codes almost every time we
I've met. Yeah, I think we've recruited a lot of people to Ask Mr. Robot,
I'm sure
as,
Dee
as it should be.
appreciates it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a tweet from Serafina. Serafina wants in on the Noob StarCraft tournament.
Yes!
Yes.
Ladies team StarCraft tournament going, apparently.
It sounds like it's going to be a women's bracket the way we're going. That's
I
okay.
better
We
get the
got a
actual
women's
game
tournament.
and play it.
Well, 2 weeks from now, we're going to have a regular StarCraft game, so because we got to get Intern Wade in here to challenge Adam.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
So it sounds like we got our next 2 weeks lined up, right? Or next 2 casts.
More
Next two casts at least, yeah,
Yeah.
for Sunday night StarCraft. So, and there will be some more things coming into this channel coming into the new year too, as well.
Loads.
So,
Loads.
all right, well, let's wrap it up so Zia can get over to the Sundering.
No. 20 more minutes. Let's just.
I bet Seraphis is like, where the hell is she?
Yeah. He's like, you did another one of those things and didn't tell me? What the hell?
Wait, what?
I didn't tell him the last time. I didn't tell him I was shoutcasting.
Because no one tweeted it ever.
I
Or
know.
posted
And
it
he
on
was like,
Facebook. I was like,
yeah,
I
he was like, oh, I would have supported you. Yeah, he's like, I would have supported you and Tris. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
So wait a minute. So did you throw it back to him that he ignored my tweets, Sean's
And
tweets,
mine,
Tristan's
and
tweets,
Will's,
Will's
yours.
tweets?
no. I even tweeted about it.
Right.
Check out Twitter. We assumed that he would have seen one of those.
Yeah.
I don't
Terrible person.
know. I think Sean needs to go have like a cold shower and several drinks
Over what?
over my plate.
No, well, several drinks. I don't need to have a cold. I'm pretty hammered already. I'd started drinking before we started. So.
Probably wise.
The highlight of the night for me, however, was I did get Lignar to shoot beer out his nostrils.
Wait, not quite. It was close. Yeah. I don't recall exactly what it was you said, but I did have a drink of beer, and I was like, "Oh, this could be bad." So,
Oh. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Adam, thank you once again for producing. We're going to have to find a new producer here in 2 weeks, so I don't speak sign language.
I do. I know sign language.
Can you do like an entire Sundering episode where you're translating?
that would
JSL?
suck for the podcast listeners.
That was-
Probably be
So what
this one. It would just be this the whole time.
Is this an actual
This.
sign I learned it from Mr.
Like-
Holland Opus?
I thought this was no.
This is asshole. And consequently, like, this is big asshole. So, yeah. It'd be asshole and this the whole time. There's a whole episode of the stuttering for you guys.
You gotta work bacon in there somehow too.
Hey, we're bacon in there.
I don't know the sign for bacon. I'll have to figure that out.
My boss used to be able to flip tablets. Be like, boom.
We
All
probably
right.
actually should wrap it up so Zia can get over to.
Yeah. Sorry,
Right,
sorry.
wrapped up. But we just keep going and going and going. So.
Typical. All
All right,
Sorry, Zia.
thanks for joining us
Good night.
tonight.
All right.
Oh.